Welcome back for another Big Brother update. Hit the like and subscribe button as the intro plays. Now, since the last time we spoke, nominees happened and the POV competition happened. So it seems like it's been a while, but we all know those things happen pretty quickly in the Big Brother land. In Big Brotherville, those things happen. So who is the HOH? It's Jimmy. Jimmy is the HOH, and who did he nominate? His nemesis. I don't do Marvel, so I can't even make these comparisons. I was gonna say his Lex Luthor to Superman. I don't know. I don't watch that kind of stuff. But that's who he nominated, Keanu, and he nominated Adrian. You know Adrian, who's kind of laying low, not spreading it wide, but just laying a little low in the house. He nominated him. You know, he was the one who built the Big Brother wall. And he nominated Awkward Kelly. Kelly, who's rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Kelly, who's just socially awkward, I think, and who's, teamed up with Vinny, who was last week's HOH. That's who Jimmy nominated.
But wait, there's more.
Jimmy nominated two people that have two special powers. Was that a smart move, Jimmy? Jimmy, what were you thinking nominating Keanu? I know you can't stand Keanu and you want him gone at all costs, but you knew that Keanu had a special power because these people cannot keep their mouths closed.
Message.
Attention. If you are thinking about, auditioning for Big Brother next season and they offer you a special power, don't talk about it. Just be about it. Don't talk about it. Do not reveal your powers. For one, that kind of ruins the drama of the game. And it ruins your game if you talk about it. So Jimmy knowingly nominated two people with powers.
No, you are so dumb. You are really dumb.
Now, no one exactly knows what Kelly's power is. And no one really exactly knew what Keanu's was. We all just knew that Keanu had a double shot at winning the power of veto. Well, his double shot came through, everybody. His double shot came through as KC, winner of Big Brother. The one who had the sleeves, the tattoo sleeves, and the top knot. She wore a top knot every day. KC came through and won the power of veto for Keanu. So now Jimmy has to live another week trying to get Keanu out of the house and arguing and having drama with Keanu. Although word on the streets is they squashed their beef. Although how long will that last? Is it even real? So Keanu's off the block. And just in case Kelly's off the block, he has to think of two people to nominate. Who is he thinking? Who do you think? He's thinking about Will.
I think it'll be easier to nominate the quote unquote old dude.
Will is a nominee choice. One, Will, he seems to think Will has that third power, which Mickey has. He seems to think that, Will, because Will went against the house in the vote, Will decided to keep Zay in, which was a bad move, but Will admitted it. So Will is not necessarily an op, but he's someone to side eye and to watch. Will voted as he wanted to vote. He didn't vote with the house. So that's an option for Jimmy. And no one seems to think that's a good idea, but Jimmy. So I'm guessing Jimmy will go ahead and nominate Will. I mean, to me, it seems as though he should have nominated Riley. Riley's kind of a wild card. Riley's willing to throw his whole game away for Catherine, who doesn't even really like him.
A very nice man that
he has a little crush on you, I think.
Is very nice. And I think he's nice to everybody. But
he's extra nice to you.
He is.
I don't know if
Catherine, can you have another bite of this, though?
No, thank you.
Okay. You want
to? I'm okay. You don't know if he's your type?
Other two are husbands.
No, I just don't think it's like that. I don't see it like that.
No, not for you, because I see it for him like that.
Oh, he's like in love with you.
I don't think so. But I think it's
he
cute to think so.
literally told me.
I think on this place that
Riley has a crush on Catherine, and he's told Catherine that he really likes her. But Catherine is, playing coy and just trying not to offend. She's doing what a lot of girls do. We don't absolutely say, no, I'm not into you, because we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But, Catherine and Riley are, nothing.
Don't be pussy whip. Whip that pussy.
But so, speaking of Catherine doesn't like Ashley. A lot of people don't like Ashley because Ashley just kind of says whatever comes to mind. She doesn't think before she speaks, and she's deemed as inconsiderate because of Showergate. Catherine thinks she's inconsiderate because all she thinks about is eating first, so Catherine doesn't like Ashley. So I imagine Ashley will be on her shit list in the next coming weeks if she gains any power.
Not that Ashley, we can be friends outside of this, but your gameplay pisses me the fuck off.
So speaking of power, Jimmy thinks the best use of his power is also to nominate Amy. I feel like Amy, if she makes it past this week, will be nominated over and over. They will continue to nominate Amy. She's just that type of player that you just want to keep nominating because she's kind of powerless. She can't win comps, which is why I think you should keep her in the house. Like, she's not a threat and she could be a potential vote for you, Jimmy. So that's not really clear thinking. Although, she's kind of teamed up with Rachel, but it's like it's just those two. Well, really, it's not just those two. They have Ashley with them now. So it's the mom squad plus Ashley. So, but Jimmy has made it hard for himself this week. He's made it very difficult as an HOH because he could have easily nominated someone like Catherine and Riley. But no, he chose with his emotions. He can't stand Keanu. And mind you, the house can't stand Keanu. But Keanu had a power. So that wasn't a smart move to nominate him. And he nominated Kelly. The house doesn't like Kelly either, but she has a power. So who did you go for? Those two. You should have gone for somebody like, he could have made his life easy. Just go for Riley, go for Catherine. But, he didn't want to. I have an itch. He didn't want to do that. But now he has his eyes on Amy and Will. Will it pan out for him? We shall see. So let's get to the mess. Let's get to the steaminess of it all. So a few days ago, Matt and Morgan were having a little flirt session in front of the chess table. Was it the chess? They were in that room where the chessboard was.
And then now
I need a pillow. I can't. I'm blushing right now. This is so embarrassing. Ew. Wait.
Why? Hold on. I want to hear this. Oh my word.
Anyway, so what's your favorite color? Let's just calm this down a little bit.
No, that's not how this game works. Oh my
What do I
word.
get for doing this game? I'm like, oh, I'm going to do these.
You started it.
I should probably approach this very demure and not how I would say this in real life. This is so stupid. First impression was literally, I was like, oh, damn. Nice. I like this. This is great. This is going to be great. I'm already enjoying this. And no, my first impression has not changed. Next. Okay. Cool. Glad we got that out of the air.
I love how the camera's turned. Oh my word.
Wait, can I ask the same question? Because now I want to know. Yeah, I'm going to ask the same question.
You can't ask the same question.
Yes, I can. No, you can't. I can't? That's dumb.
No,
Okay.
you can.
Okay, cool. Then, yeah. I didn't elaborate because that's, the cameras are looking and I'm like,
Oh my word.
oh my God. Oh, wow.
No, I'll be honest. When I first saw you, I was like, probably some type of. I was like, honestly, like first impression, I was like, okay, definitely like model status. And then when you said model, I was like, oh, okay, well that makes sense. That's honestly what I thought.
That's why I'm literally telling you, I was like, I cannot, I for a moment thought about lying about my occupation. And that sounds so, it's not even a way of like, oh, I'm just so pretty that of course everyone's gonna think I'm a model, but like.
Basically, Morgan told Zach that she thought he was cute. And Zach said, I thought you were a model at first. She said, yeah, well, people always assume I'm a model. But Zach doesn't seem to be too much into Morgan, but Zach is into Lauren, and Lauren isn't into Zach. She says he's not her type. So Riley is into Catherine, and Catherine isn't into Riley. He's not her type. Catherine just thought Riley was being nice. So Riley, I think he would have been a good choice as a replacement nom because his head is not in the game. He's thinking with the wrong head. And speaking of no-showmances, Ashley pretty much embarrassed Morgan in front of Zach by pointing out that she had gray hairs. Now, gray hairs is a sign of aging, and no woman wants anybody to point out that she's aging. And Ashley sure did. And see, that's what Catherine's talking about, her being inconsiderate and just blurting out things, just saying whatever. Ashley is just not self-aware. So this morning, Morgan and Mickey were having a discussion about how they did not think that it was valuable or a good idea for Amy and Will to be renomed because they think that Lauren and Catherine should be the renoms, but Jimmy seems to think that they need to be there for him. They need to get to jury because they will be more beneficial to Jimmy in jury. However, Catherine and Lauren need to go in Mickey and Morgan's opinion. And in fact, Vince, Zach, and even Rachel seem to think that Catherine needs to go. Mickey contends that had she nominated, or Morgan, she would have nominated Kelly, Catherine, and Keanu all together, the 3 Ks. Ooh, get it? KKK. And they've been saying that, but here we are. Who will Jimmy renominate? We'll find out later today, I'm sure. Hit the like and subscribe button and drop into the comments. All right, till next time.